My name is Stephen Baltz, and I'm a first-year performance student. Well, I wasn't sure if I wanted to jump right into the MFA program in playwriting, so I thought this would be a nice sort of way to ease into it, get a little taste of how the program works, and then later on down the road transferring into the playwriting program. Well, some of the great things that I've encountered in my first year here at Hollins are a lot of classes I've taken have actually been about sort of playwriting centered. I've taken play script analysis, where we learn to analyze scripts and look for themes and how dialogue is structured, how plot is structured, which has really changed the way I look at a script when I go to perform it. And one of the performance courses I've taken was viewpoints and composition, where we've studied viewpoints, and we formed a composition at the end of class where we got to use the viewpoints to tell a story and build character. And things like that are things I'd never had any experience with them beforehand, but now that I've taken them, I can't imagine doing theater without them. I did. I took narrative theory with Todd, the program director, and that was one of my favorite classes, honestly. As an actor, I had written before, so I had some experience with playwriting, but I didn't really know what I was doing with it, so that course really taught me the fundamentals of how plot is structured and how to build a story, and I feel not only did it make me a better writer in the process, but in some ways I think it made me a better actor as well. You might actually be surprised how much acting you get to do in your first year here. We have overnight sensations, where a group of playwrights are given less than 24 hours to write a 10-minute play. A director is assigned to direct them. They are given a cast, and in the span of 24 hours, we put the play up on its feet and performed it for an audience. We also have the Playwrights Festival, where we do a series of new plays written by playwriting students here for theater professionals from around the country. So that was really great to get to perform new works and get feedback from industry professionals. And there are also the lab readings. And even outside of the official readings and events like that, there are a lot of playwrights will just pick people out at random and ask them, "Hey, come read this thing I wrote if you have time." And so there's always performance opportunities here at Hollins. I loved every instructor I had this summer. Bonnie Metzger, who taught play script analysis, has just the most fascinating way of approaching a script and asking students to really question why a script works the way it does. Neil David Seibel, who teaches viewpoints and other performance courses as well as directing, is just very encouraging and warm and welcoming to all of his students. Really makes you feel safe and makes you feel like you can take a chance and experiment. Todd, who teaches narrative theory, they're all just so encouraging and welcoming of all the students, and they really make you feel like you can take a chance, and if you fail, it's perfectly okay, because you can just get right up and do it again. That was one of the highlights of the summer for me, was meeting Jim Beaver. I went to one of his workshops and his guest speaker engagement, and it was amazing to me to see someone who is considered a professional and as someone who has made it and yet he was so down to earth, and he talked to the students like we were on the same level, and it just really, it made the whole process of getting into acting a lot less intimidating for me. I would say anyone who has an interest in acting, whether you've done it all your life or if you're new to it, if you're interested in acting, you should apply to this program. It will take what you already know and bring it to a whole new level of understanding, and by the end of it, you'll feel like you can act in anything.